Engaging children with technology is never going to be a problem as long as it's the right technology. Because if you give them software or hardware, cameras, microphones, games, they're going to want to use it because it's part of their real life. As teachers, then you have to use cross-curricular nature on the subject level to make sure that what you're teaching not only engages them but also enhances their learning.
How wide do you think a Formula One car might be?
180 centimetres.
Excellent, fantastic.
The Race to Learn software incorporates lots of teamwork where the children have to work under a theme and they have to get together and problem solve a lot of the time.
The topic's actually called Cars and Karting, Forces and Friction, and we're relating the whole Race to Learn to everything. We've used Race to Learn for English, science, maths, and we're going to be using it for geography. We used it for art and design and ICT.
The DT lesson was designing the movable vehicles. Now that was pretty much, you'd give them all the kit, give them some rough ideas about how gears work, and they would go off and they would have to problem solve basically to make a vehicle that moves.
Our first design was we had 2 motors powering the wheels, and they gave my idea one more try and then we came up with this.
No matter what their strengths are, when they chose their team, they had to choose people who had speaking and listening skills, writing skills, math skills, art skills. They had to think about how they were going to put their team together. And it couldn't just be, oh no, I'm going to choose you because you're my friend. It was very much, let's see what qualities people are bringing to the table here. So part of the first lesson was, well, let's see which teams you've chosen, and we put down criteria that they had to follow. They really are now working as teams, and they want to be the best team that's produced the work on the tables, which is quite nice because they recognise good work that's been done by other teams. So, oh, I really like that, and, you know, I wish I'd used that idea, or I wish I'd used that idea.
I thought, well, Formula One driving cars, it would be geared towards the boys, but in actual fact the girls have, you know, it covers both genders. They've got really interested in it because they've kind of sort of hooked themselves into that area, and then they understand how everything fits together. It's almost as if their writing sometimes has got more of a purpose than it has before because they're doing it for a reason.
The software relates the different learning styles of the children in a number of ways. Each clip or each lesson has a range of videos which are actually based on the Williams Formula One teams. The children can watch it, they can see it. There'll be talking points, so they have to sort of talk to each other and listen to each other's answers. But then they have to then go on to the writing, or they go on to a miming, or they go on to act it out, or role play of interviewing. So there's loads of different styles covered, which really appeals to me as a teacher and them as children because it engages them completely. When it comes to the creative curriculum, we're hoping that children become more open to questioning themselves, used to more open-ended tasks and solving the problems themselves as opposed to being given the answers.